A first listen of When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin. So with this being my very first Led Zeppelin record, I have done a little bit of background reading into this band. It turns out this band is very much inspired by blues music and is a constant source of inspiration for them. It's no different with this track. This is a de facto cover of previous iterations of this song, When the Levee Breaks, which is a constant in blues music. It turns out that musicians seem to do takes on the same song again and again. And as a fan of hip hop and the art of sampling music, I'm all for using older versions or genres of music to inspire your new records. I've heard so much about Led Zeppelin, so I'm super excited to hear this song. So let's get into the music. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Turn it up. Whoa, okay. I usually give my super initial takes. That groove is unreal, man. And I think so much of it is to do with those drums. Those drums are like a force of nature, man. The way that they've been tuned, the way that they've been playing, it's really like the driving force of this beat. And I'm not sure what that instrument is. I think it's a guitar that's just been tuned really differently to like sound like a harmonica, or maybe it is a harmonica. Whatever it is, it's like adds this really mournful atmosphere to this instrumentation, to this instrumental. It almost like mimics someone who's crying or someone who's like wailing almost. It's a really, really cool effect. Awesome intro, man. Wow. Whoa.
Keeps on raining, Levee's gonna break. If it keeps on raining, Levee's going to break.
Wow, what a voice. What a voice. I have certainly not heard this kind of vocals on a rock track before. Let's back this up a bit.
If it keeps on raining, Levee's gonna break. If it keeps on raining, Levee's going to break. When the levee breaks, have no place to stay.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there real quick. The atmosphere and music of this song literally had me forget that there's lyrics. I don't know what that instrument is. They may have tuned this guitar to sound like a harmonica, or maybe it is a harmonica. Whatever it is, I've never heard anything like it. It literally had me like in another space for a second. It seems like these lyrics are sort of describing like a flood that's coming, like when the levee breaks. I guess that's talking about a dam. And this guy is kind of like his delivery is again so mournful. It's like him and the harmonica guitar together almost sound like people wailing at the fact that this flood is coming. Um, Really cool, man. The atmosphere is unreal. Here we go. Let's back it up a bit.
It's got what it takes to make a man goes home.
Oh my god. Okay, it seems like we're going into another section now. Yeah, if I was just to like sort of give my take on the themes or like the story of this song so far, it seems like a man who's like sort of really mournfully singing about an event that's about to happen. Like he's like mourning the loss of all his possessions. Like the mean old Levee is about to weep. It's making him weep and moan. It's about to take away his homes. You know, he's having to move away because of what is about to happen. And it's like all building to this, I guess, really climactic moment that's about to happen. What a fucking instrumental. Let's go back a little bit. Man, these drums right here, man. Now, for all of the great, incredible things that are going on in the music of this song, really the star of the show are the drums for me. The groove that it's creating is unreal with every crash of the cymbal, every hit of the hi-hat. I don't know I think that's a tom that he's hitting. The power he's getting out of his instrument, whoever this guy is who is drumming here. I believe his name was John Bonham when I looked up the band members. To me, I can see a real connection between, I've been listening to a lot of Nirvana's music recently on the channel, between Grohl's playing and John's playing. I heard War Pigs earlier in one of my videos, and that style of drumming was much more, I say, jazzy than this is. This is like, just like, I don't know, is power drumming a thing? I don't know what the word is. I think this is a band which makes hard rock. Is this what hard rock drumming is? Whatever it is, for me, again, of all the brilliant things that are going on, the star of the show is these drums, man. It's really the driving force of the track. Let's go. Let's take it back a little bit. Listen to that. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay, it seems like we're about to go into another section of the song now. Man, I've never heard harmonica and guitar combine for any song like this before. Um, the image that I sort of have in my mind of this song so far is this earlier section was about this man who is kind of maybe giving a warning to what is about to happen. You know, he's mourning or getting ready for the fact that he's about to lose everything in this flood that's coming. And then this sort of musical breakdown that we just had sort of was the breaking of the dam. The levee is finally broken and all the waters come and washed everything away. That's kind of the image that was conjured up in my mind from the music, and it's all because of the music and the way that the vocalist is singing. Crazy, man. I've literally never heard a song like this before. This is some cool shit, man. Back it up a little bit. Every time that instrument comes in, I'm going to call it a harmonica. Maybe people will correct me. Every time it comes in, it just like, it's such an incredible addition to whatever he's saying. Again, it's adds this feeling of loss, of mourning, of like this release of emotion of what's happening. And it seems as if after the flood, now this guy is saying about how he needs to move on because everything is now gone, and no amount of praying or crying will do him any good. So crazy story being told, and it's not just being told through the lyrics, it's the way he's singing, the instrumentation, brilliantly done. Let's go back a little bit. God, those drums, man. Wow. Okay. The way that they've built up to this final release, this is now like really the guy has sort of lost control of himself and he's almost like wailing now. Like he's really like bawling into this incredible release. Again, it just looks like it's all just sort of him vocalizing now, just almost random noises. But wow, they've really built up to this climax incredibly well. So like this is the section of like him like completely losing his mind. He's lost everything now and he's lost his mind too. He's just sort of going on a ramble now. Like that's kind of the story in my head that's being told here. God. That song literally had me forget I was doing a reaction for several parts of that song. I literally was just even forgot about the lyrics for a bit. I just stopped paying attention to everything. There was just so much going on. You had layers and layers of these guitars, this harmonica on top of it, kind of weaving in and out of the guitar. You had this guy vocalizing as if he was wailing. They added all these sound effects to his voice too to kind of make it reverberate. And then again, I'll say it once again, the star of the show is really the drums for me. Every crash of his cymbal was like huge waves through the instrumentation. The blues are clearly like a huge inspiration for this band. I can see it really with this song. A lot of blues lyrics are inspired by loss, as the title or the genre's title may infer. The way he sang it, but I think the elements that made this track sort of something new, not just a blues cover song, but like a whole new genre almost, was that guitar riff and those drums. For me, those two elements made it something completely new. And I feel as if maybe, I've not heard the original song. Perhaps it is a brilliant song, but sometimes, a track will provide a spark, and what comes out of that is this inferno of noise, something completely different. And what they've done here for me is do what so much of hip hop has done, is take pieces of another genre of music and sort of take it to this new level and create something wholly different. And I've got to commend Led Zeppelin for doing this. I've literally never heard anything like this. Brilliant song, man. Brilliant song.